and here we are back with another live session for today. So in today's live session, we are going to be featuring some very beautiful traditional style Kanchipuram, pure Kanchipuram Pattu sarees, all under 19K. So, since a little while, the traditional designs, traditional style of Kanchipuram silk sarees are coming back so much in trend. Even brides are going nuts over these traditional design kanjis. So, traditional designs common, the most common one that you have been that we have been seeing around a lot these days are the check pattern ones, like the smaller checks, custom designs like we call it, smaller check designs or medium sized check designs. The check patterned Kanchipuram Pattu sarees are so much back in trend. Even in Kerala, it actually started off in Hyderabad, Chennai and all that. The Tamil Nadu, avadekku ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ഈ ഒരു ട്രഡീഷണൽ സാധനം ഇറ്റ്സ് കമ്മിങ് ബാക്ക് ഓൺ ട്രെൻഡ് സോ മച്ച്. ഈവൻ സെലിബ്രിറ്റീസ് for a lot of their event functions and everything, they have been wearing these custom traditional Kanchipuram silk sarees with beautiful color combinations. But to my amusement, the people from Kerala, കേരളയിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരും ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് സ്റ്റൈൽ പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, വിച്ച് ഇസ് ആക്ച്വലി വെരി വെരി ഗുഡ് ദറ്റ് Kerala people are ready to follow some typical South Indian trends. So we and nowadays the weavers are also bringing in a lot of beautiful vintage Kanchipurams, പഴയ സ്റ്റൈൽ വിൻറ്റേജ് കാഞ്ചീപുരംസ് കുറേ ഇപ്പോൾ ബാക്ക് ഇൻ ട്രെൻഡ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൽ ഭയങ്കര യുണീക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കളർ കോമ്പിനേഷൻസ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ദ തിങ് ഈസ് ദേ സ്ക്രീം വിൻറ്റേജ്. ദർ സോ മച്ച് വിൻറ്റേജ് ഇൻ ഓൾ ദീസ് സാരീസ്. ഈവൻ ദോ ഇതിൽ സറി ഒക്കെ ചിലപ്പോൾ കുറവായിരിക്കും, ദർ വോണ്ട് ബി എ ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് വീവിങ് ഗോയിങ് ഓൺ ദ ബോഡി ആൻഡ് ഓൾ ദാറ്റ്. പക്ഷേ altogether design wise it will be very vintage. The color combos are very pretty. Mostly it will be very minimalistic but bhayankara elegant and classy aayirikkum. So without any further delay, let's step into the live session. So today we have brought in some very beautiful vintage kanjis, as you can already see here, in some very pretty color combinations. Let's check out the first saree. So the very first saree here, this saree ku oru pratyekatha undu. This saree is slightly different in fabric texture. It's a fusion of Kanchipuram pattu with jute mix ആയിട്ട്, jute silkൻ്റെ ഒരു ടെക്സ്ചറും കാഞ്ചീപുരം സിൽക്കും കൂടെ മിക്സ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ഒരു ഫാബ്രിക് ആണ് ദിസ് പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ സാരി. ദ കളർ കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ഇസ് എ വെരി ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ മാംഗോ യെല്ലോ ഓൺ ദ ബോഡി ആൻഡ് ദ കോൺട്രാസ്റ്റ് ഇസ് എ ഡ്യുവൽ ടോൺ. സോ ആസ് യു ക്യാൻ സീ ദിസ് ഇസ് എ വെരി മിനിമലിസ്റ്റ് സാരി. ഭയങ്കര മിനിമൽ ആണ്. ദർ ഇസ് nothing much going on this saree, but it's a very beautiful and attractive piece. Let me show this to you in detail. So here is the pallu of the saree. So as I said in the beginning, the pallu comes in a beautiful dual tone. Or dual tone lana varunada, and it's a combination of yellow and pink. Pinkum റാണി പിങ്കും യെല്ലോയുടെയും കൂടി ഒരു കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ആണ് ഈ ഒരു ഡ്യുവൽ ടോൺ കളർ വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ ഹോൾ പല്ലു പോർഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ സാരി ഇൻ ദിസ് ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ഡ്യുവൽ ടോൺ, ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ് ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് എ വെരി ട്രഡീഷണൽ Zari weaving pattern all over the pallu. It's kind of a temple design, or a temple design Zari weaving poleana, which is done completely on the pallu of the sari, and bhayankara unique, and it's not too loud or anything. It's a very subtle Zari weaving all over, but it looks very unique and very classy. Vintage, again a very vintage piece over here. And coming to the borders on the pallu, it's a medium width border, as you can see right here. This is a very traditional style border. Ingane oru horizontal line pattern where in the borders. This is something very traditional, and we have been seeing this kind of design borders a whole lot since a lot of years in Kanchipuram Pattu sarees. So again, a very beautiful combination of the yellow and pink with golden zari horizontal lines all over the border of the saree in medium width, and that was the upper border. The lower border is exactly the same. The lower border is also in the medium width with these horizontal lines all over in the dual tone. So that's the whole pallu portion of the saree. Now coming to the blouse piece, This is the blouse piece. The blouse piece is again the combination of the dual tone, which is a pink and yellow mix. Pink and mango yellow thanne mix aayittulla color aanu blouse piece varunathu, where the body is full plain pure Kanchipuram pattu, and we get the exact same borders that we just saw in the pallu of the saree. Nammalipo pallulu kanda same traditional line zari lines varuna medium width border for the blouse also. So that's the whole. Now in case if you don't want to wear it with this blouse piece, you can also go for a contrast blouse piece. If you want to wear it with a brighter color blouse piece, then you can go for a Rani pink blouse. A Rani pink blouse will be a perfect option as a contrast blouse piece for this particular saree. Now coming to the body portion of the saree, this is the body of the saree. As we can see right here, the body comes in this, as I said earlier, it's a fusion of a jute texture along with pure Kanchipuram pottu. So jute inde oru texture ulla Kanchipuram silk aanidhu, and this full saree has got a line self embossed vertical line pattern weaving, which is done all over the body of the saree. Now adu vandirikkunnathu, these lines are completely woven in more like a jute weaving pattern or a thread weaving aanu. It's not zari weaving, it's thread weaving in the same mango yellow tone, which is done completely on the body of the saree. The full saree has got this beautiful design going on all over, and the borders on the body comes in the contrast color, which is a dual tone of the pink and yellow. It's the same border that we saw in the pallu and the blouse piece in the dual tone with these horizontal line pattern gold zari weaving in medium width. This is the upper border and this is the lower border. So this saree has got exactly same borders on both sides. Rendu side lum exactly same borders aanu ee saree ke. So that's the whole look of the saree. And the best part is this is suitable for all age groups. Anybody can wear the saree. Color also is the kind of color that suits all skin tones, and all kinds of jewelry including the flashy yellow gold will go with this particular saree. So that's the whole look, and the price for this particular saree is 16,280 rupees. 16280 is the price for this beautiful saree. Now moving on to the second saree for today. Lot of people have been asking us for off-white with combinations when the traditional sarees undo kore peru choikkunnundu. So here is a very beautiful combination of an off-white color on the body, and the contrast color is a cyan shade with very traditional peacock and paisley buttas all over the body of the saree. So let's take a look at this one in detail. So this here is the pallu of the saree. Pallu comes in this beautiful cyan shade, and it's a very grand and heavily woven pallu. So as you can see right here, the pallu has got a leaf kind of a design pattern that has been woven all over the pallu area, body of the pallu in an antique gold zari finish or antique gold zari finish lana pallu full weave idirikkunnathu. Now coming to the borders, both the borders are slightly wider borders. അതായത് medium widthനെക്കാളും ഒരു പൊടിക്കും കൂടി wide ആണ്. This is a medium width border and അതിന്ന് ഒരു പൊടിക്കും കൂടി wide ആയിട്ടുള്ള border ആണ്. Not too wide, not the skirt border and all that, but still slightly wider borders with traditional, very traditional design patterns on the borders on both sides with again antique gold zari weaving. Antique gold zari weaving തന്നെയാണ് ബോർഡേഴ്സിലും കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. That was the upper border. The lower border is exactly the same. It's a slightly wider border with traditional design and antique gold zari finish. So that's the whole look of the pallu of the saree. Atyavasham nalla grand aayittulla pallu aanu. Now coming to the blouse piece, the blouse piece also comes in the contrast color, which is the cyan shade, and it's a plain pure Kanchipuram pattu on the body of the blouse piece, and we get the exact same grand borders on both sides for the sleeve borders. നമ്മൾ പല്ലൂല് കണ്ട സെയിം ട്രഡീഷണൽ ഗ്രാൻഡ് ബോർഡർ വിത്ത് ആന്റിക് ഗോൾഡ് സറി വീവിംഗ് ആണ് sleeve borders nu kodutirikkannathu. In case if you want to do some highlight works on the border, there are a lot of patterns here. Kore different patterns ee border patterns lu koduthittundu. So you can just highlight a few patterns in case if you want to make a good ari work blouse for this saree. Now finally coming to the body part of the saree, this is the body part of the saree. Body comes in this beautiful off white color, nalla bhangiyulla oru off white shade aanu, as you can see right here. And the full saree has got these very traditional bootas, paisley as well as peacock bootas that are woven in a very small size all over the body of the saree. Full saree la nalla grand aayittu ee parayna bootas very randomly weave ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. And the full saree has got this beautiful weaving going on all over. Full pattile ee oru weaving kodutittundu. Now the borders on the body comes in the contrast color, which is a cyan shade. Exact same border that we just saw in the pallu and the blouse piece. The slightly wider traditional borders, antique gold zari finish. It is the exact same border on both sides. So this is the whole look of the saree. This is how the saree would look. It's a very beautiful color combination. ഇതൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര പഴയ പണ്ട് തൊട്ടേ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുവരുന്ന കളർ കോമ്പിനേഷൻസ് ആണ്, which is still very fresh and you know, very soothing to the eyes, these kind of colors. And brides anengil polum, if you are a bride who's looking to wear something like this in an off white shade, this is a very good option. All kinds of jewelry would go well with this saree as well. And the price for this particular saree is 16,070. 16070 is the price for this particular saree. Moving on to the next saree, oru pakka vintage cotton design saree with retapet border aanu ini aduthathu kaanan povunnathu. So this is a very beautiful color. It's a mountain grey tone, oru mountain grey shade aanu. വളരെ ഭംഗിയുള്ള ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു ഗ്രീനും ഒരു ഗ്രേയും കൂടെ മിക്സ് ആയിട്ടൊക്കെ വരുന്ന ഒരു കളർ ടോൺ ആണ് ഈ മൗണ്ടെയിൻ ഗ്രേ കളർ. ആൻഡ് ദ കോൺട്രാസ്റ്റ് കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ഇസ് എ ഡാർക്ക് മറൂൺ ഷെയ്ഡ്. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ടേക്ക് എ ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദിസ് വൺ ഇൻ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ നൗ. This one is a very traditional saree. Nalla bhangiyulla oru traditional saree aanu design wise. So this is the pallu of the saree. It's a very dark maroon color. It's a very beautiful maroon shade, as you can see right here. Nalla bhangiyulla oru maroon color aanu. Something very vintage also. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ മറൂൺ സാരീസ് ഒക്കെ പണ്ട് കാലത്ത് കുറേ അമ്മമാരൊക്കെ ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ കളക്ട് ചെയ്തിരുന്ന ഒരു കളറാണ് ഈ ഒരു this particular maroon shade. And it's a very traditional design on the pallu. As you can see, there's not too much of zari weaving or anything, just a few lines and all that, the good old style, and that's completely done in golden zari. Coming to the borders now, it's a short border pattern on both sides and it's a retapet border. Retapet border aanu in the same maroon color with two golden strips on both sides. Rendu side lum golden zari strips ulla retapet border pattern aanu idine. This is the upper border. Lower border is exactly the same, short border in the same retapet design with golden zari strips. So that's the whole pallu portion of the saree. Coming to the blouse piece, this is the blouse piece of the saree. Blouse piece also comes in this beautiful dark maroon shade and it's a plain body, and idinte ee plain body there's this lines going on, horizontal lines going on all over the blouse piece, which is a self embossed design weaving all over the body of the blouse piece. And the same retapet border with golden zari strips on both sides for the sleeve borders for this particular saree. And finally coming to the body part, this is the body part of the saree. The body comes in this beautiful mountain greenish grey tone as a base color, and it has got small check designs. Kunya check designs are woven all over the body of the saree, and checks la use idirikina lines. The horizontal lines are done in maroon thread weaving and the vertical lines are done in golden zari. So golden zari maroon thread kuda vechittulla check aanu full body il cheyidirikkannathu. full oru tiny katam design pattern. It looks very pretty, it screams vintage, it's so beautiful, minimal yet very very elegant. And the borders on the body, it comes in the contrast color, which is a dark maroon shade, the same border that we saw in the pallu and the blouse piece, the beautiful rettapettu border with golden zari strips on both sides. So that's the whole look of the saree. This again is suitable for all age groups. Ella age groups inum suitable aanu. Korchu prayamaayittulla aalkarkkanengilum oru wedding function okke nalla grand aayittu uduthu nikkan pattiya oru saree aanu. Color combination is so pretty. ഇപ്പം നമുക്ക് കല്യാണത്തിൻ്റെ സമയത്ത് അമ്മമാർക്കോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അമ്മമ്മമാർക്കോ ഒക്കെ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് കൊടുക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലൊക്കെ ദിസ് ഇസ് എ വെരി ഗുഡ് ചോയ്സ്. ആൻഡ് ദ പ്രൈസ് ഫോർ ദിസ് സാരി ഇസ് 18,600. 18,600 is the price for this pretty saree here. Moving on to the next saree is another very beautiful check design saree in this dark blue shade. Oru dark blue aanu idinte body color varunathu. Contrast color is a dual tone. It's a dual tone of oru peacock blue and bottle green. Bottle green um peacock blue um kude ulla oru dual tone aanu idinte contrast shade vandirikkunnathu. The body color is so pretty. It's a beautiful dark blue shade. Let's take a look at this one in detail. So this is the body of the saree. So the body has got this beautiful dark blue base here, more like a navy blue shade, and it has got this beautiful katam, small design pattern that is woven all over the body of the saree. And you can see alternate lines, alternate check the boxes in agatha silver and golden zari dot aanu weave cheyidirikkunnu. Full saree has got dots inside each check, and the check patterns it's like alternately woven in gold and silver zari. Angane full body la ee oru design pattern kodutittundu. The full saree has got this beautiful design going on all over. And coming to the borders on the body of the saree, borders are rettapettu border pattern again. It's also called gap border. Idine gap border ennum vilikkum because adinte oru design anganeyana, middle portion il oru gap varuna pole silk, pure silk maatram varum, and then on both the sides you will have the traditional zari weaving. So this is called rettapettu border as well as gap borders. So it comes in the dual tone of bottle green and peacock blue with some very beautiful traditional design, completely woven in golden zari, and it's a medium width border. Medium width border aana. That's the top border, and the bottom border is exactly the same, in the same dual tone with same design and gold zari weaving. So that's the whole look of the body part of the saree. Coming to the blouse piece, now this is the blouse piece. The blouse piece also comes in the dual tone of bottle green with this beautiful navy blue tone, and it has got lines. നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ സാരിയിൽ കണ്ട പോലെ horizontal lines, self embossed weaving ആണ്. Horizontal lines are done all over the body of the blouse piece, and these lines are completely woven in that navy blue shade. ആ ഒരു navy blue shadeലാണ് lines full വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. And we get the exact same gap borders in medium width on both sides with traditional design and gold zari weaving for the sleeve borders. That was the blouse piece of the saree. Now coming to the pallu. This is the pallu. Pallu also comes in the same dual tone with traditional design all over, completely woven in golden zari. Full golden zari la traditional design la nalla grand aayittu weave cheyittilla pallu aanu. So this is a very unique color combination. Both the colors, ee sariyillulla rendu colors darker tones aanu. So nalla bright complexion alla, bright to oru medium skin tone ulla ellarkum suitable aayittulla oru color aanadu. This looks very attractive. This is good enough for brides also, and all kinds of jewelry including the flashy yellow gold will go well with this particular saree. Brides ആണെങ്കിലും ഉടുത്തൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ നല്ല ഗ്രാൻഡ് ആയിരിക്കും സാരി, because there's a lot going on the body of the saree. And the price for this particular saree is 17,570 rupees. 17,570 is the price for this particular saree. Moving on to the last and final saree is in a very vibrant color combination. ഭയങ്കര vibrant ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു color combination ആണ്. So this is basically ഒരു ഡ്യുവൽ ടോൺ ആണ്. ഇറ്റ് ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് പാരറ്റ് ഗ്രീൻ ആസ് വെൽ ആസ് നിയോൺ ഗ്രീൻ. നിയോൺ ഗ്രീനും പാരറ്റ് ഗ്രീനും കൂടിയുള്ള ഒരു കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ആണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ ബോഡി കളർ. ആൻഡ് അഗൈൻ ഇറ്റ് ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് small check designs all over the body of the saree, completely woven in both platinum zari as well as golden zari. So let's take a look at this one in detail now. So this is the contrast pallu of the saree, and this one comes in a beautiful peacock green shade. So the contrast color of this particular saree is a peacock green. It's a very beautiful color. Again, rendu colors nalla vibrant aayittulla colors aanu ee saree la. Very pretty peacock green shade, and it's a very traditional full zari weaving pallu. Zari la line design veruna pallu valare traditional aayittulla pallu aanu, and this is completely woven in platinum zari finish. Platinum zari finish lana idinte pallu full choydirikkunnathu. Coming to the borders, now this saree has got thin borders. Thin border design with traditional cross lines weaving pattern, completely woven in platinum zari. This is the upper border, and the lower border is exactly the same. The lower border also has got the same cross lines design with platinum zari finish, and this saree also has a highlight border on both sides. Rendu sidelum oru highlight border kodutittunde, which is in a cyan shade. Oru cyan color lulla highlight border has been given to both sides for this particular saree. So that's the whole pallu portion of this saree. It's a very grand pallu. And coming to the blouse piece, this is a blouse piece which comes in the peacock green color. This blouse piece also has horizontal lines that has been woven all over the body of the blouse piece in platinum zari finish. Platinum zari finish le full horizontal lines idinte blouse piece le weaving cheyidittunde, and we get the exact same borders, thin cross lines weaving traditional borders, completely woven in platinum zari for the sleeve borders. Sleeve borders in a rendu sidelum thin border thaniyanu koduttirikkunnathu. It's the exact same borders on both sides for the blouse piece. Finally, coming to the body portion of the saree. This is the body portion. Body, as I said right in the beginning, comes in a dual tone combination of parrot green with neon green, with very small check patterns. Again, chinna katam pattern that has been woven all over the body of the saree in a combination of platinum as well as gold zari. Gold zari and platinum gudi mix idana weave cheyidirikkunnathu, and hence this whole saree has got a very beautiful shimmer to it. Oru bhayankara bhangiyulla oru telakam undu ee saree, that is coming from the zari, because it's a mix of gold and platinum. ആ ഒരു ഗോൾഡും പ്ലാറ്റിനവും കൂടി മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് വന്നതിൻ്റെ ഒരു തിളക്കം ഈ ഫുൾ സാരിക്ക് ഉണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് ദ ഫുൾ സാരി ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് ദിസ് ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ കട്ടം ഡിസൈൻ ഗോയിങ് ഓൺ all over. Now coming to the borders on the body, it is the same border that we saw in the blouse piece and the pallu. Contrast border which is in this peacock green shade, cross lines design, traditional design, thin border. It's the exact same border on both sides, along with the highlight border which is in the cyan color. So that's the whole look of the saree. This again is suitable for brides as well. If you're looking for a thin border pattu saree, traditional vintage Kanchipuram for your wedding in a very vibrant color, then this is a very good choice. And all kinds of jewelry including the flashy yellow gold will go well with this saree as well. So that's the whole look of the saree. And the price for this particular saree is, ഇതിൻ്റെ പ്രൈസ് വരുന്നത് 18,800. 18800 is the price of this saree. So in today's live session we showcase these beautiful vintage, mostly katam designs വരുന്ന traditional Kanchipuram pattu sarees with beautiful zari weaving all over. These sarees are suitable for brides as well as for anybody who's looking for a good occasional wear in a pure Kanchipuram pattu. So if you want to place an order for any of these sarees, please take a screenshot from this video and you can DM us in Instagram or WhatsApp. Our store is in Kakanad, Attani, Cochin. You can come to our store directly and purchase as well. In case if you want to see more collection, that is also available in all price ranges. So you can come directly. We also have a virtual shopping facility available where you can fix a video call appointment with us, take a look at the collection and then place your order online. We have stitching customization facility available. We have international shipping facility available. Those placing an order online, make sure you ask for our exchange and return policies. And yeah, a parcel opening video is a must for any kind of damage claims. So that's all for today, guys. We have a lot more collection to show you guys over the coming days. I'm really waiting to do more live sessions and more videos. Before that, if you want to come directly to the store and purchase, please do that. If at all you do not want to miss out the best pieces in the store. So that's all for today. We have a new video dropping tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and I'll also do a live session tomorrow evening. So take care and bye-bye until then.